Imagine a battle, where no armies marched, no guns were fired, no soldiers ever met on the battlefield. A conflict so strange, so silent, so invisible, that the world didn't even realize a war had begun until it was already over. This is the incredible story of the battle fought with no soldiers. A battle of technology, manipulation, sabotage, and shadows, where the only weapons were brains, codes, signals, and strategy. Welcome to one of the most unusual wars in human history. When we think of battles, we imagine trenches, tanks, aircraft, and armies. But in the modern age, war has changed. Some battles happen without uniforms, without bullets, without borders. They happen through computer networks, radio signals, satellites, and electric grids. They are fought by unseen hands, hackers, analysts, and intelligence agencies. A battle where entire systems collapsed, cities went dark, and a country was brought to its knees, without a single soldier stepping onto the battlefield. On a calm evening, everything seemed normal. But deep inside hundreds of computers across the nation, something was moving. A silent, invisible army, not men, not machines. But lines of code, a sophisticated cyber weapon, a digital missile, had been secretly inserted into government and private systems. At first, nothing happened. Days passed, life continued. Until one morning, banking systems froze, ATMs stopped working, air traffic controllers lost communication and emergency networks crashed, power grids flickered and shut down. Within hours, the country was thrown into chaos. People panicked, news channels broke into emergency broadcasts, authorities were confused, no one knew what was happening, and then an even bigger fear emerged. There were no soldiers to stop, no enemy to see, no battlefield to attack. The country was under siege and the enemy was inside their computers. Experts rushed to analyze the attack. What they found was terrifying. It wasn't a simple computer virus. It was a military-grade cyber weapon, designed with precision. It spread quietly. It hid itself, it disabled defenses, it triggered multiple failures at once, and it was nearly impossible to trace. For the first time in history, a country realized you can be attacked without even knowing who the attacker is. This was warfare without soldiers. A battle without bullets. A conflict without borders. With systems collapsing, the government activated its top cyber defense teams. Programmers, analysts, encryption experts, military cyber units, intelligence operatives. Their mission: stop the attack before the entire nation goes dark. For hours, they worked non-stop. They isolated infected networks, they shut down servers, they tried to trace the origin of the digital weapon, they created countercode to neutralize the attack. The entire battle was happening behind screens. No uniforms, no generals, no armies, just sleepless analysts fighting a war of intelligence. Slowly, piece by piece, systems began to recover. But the damage had been done. When the attack finally stopped, millions of dollars were lost, financial records were corrupted, public services were disrupted, airports faced massive delays, hundreds of industries were affected. And the scariest part? No one knew for certain who launched the attack. It became clear that future wars wouldn't need tanks or missiles. All someone needed was access to the right computer system. This event changed global military strategy forever. Countries began investing billions into cyber defense units, digital surveillance, AI-powered firewalls, satellite monitoring, electronic warfare divisions. The battle with no soldiers had shown the world a new reality. The next world war might be fought through keyboards, not battlefields. After this digital attack, world leaders realized a hacker can be more powerful than a general. A line of code can be deadlier than a missile. And a cyber weapon can collapse a country without firing a shot. Today, even the most powerful nations fear cyber warfare. Because you can protect borders, but how do you protect invisible networks? You can deploy soldiers, but how do you stop an attacker you can't see? You can't use tanks against malware, you can't shoot a virus, you can't bomb a computer file. The battlefield has moved. And the world has entered a new era of conflict. This was the story of the battle fought with no soldiers. A war of silence, signals, and shadows. A reminder that the greatest dangers today may not come from the sky or the sea. but from behind a keyboard. If you want more rare military stories, unknown battles, and strategic warfare analysis, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and join us as we explore the hidden side of military history.